are directly impacting Pakistan's global relations and foreign policy. Our foreign policy must respond to these challenges to ensure that Pakistan's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and independence are fully secured. At the same time, we have to reorient our diplomatic initiatives from conventional diplomacy to economic diplomacy to ensure that Pakistan's development agenda is also advanced. The conventional diplomacy times are over. The day I joined and took the responsibility as Foreign Minister of Pakistan, my first talk to my colleagues, senior colleagues in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was, from today, we will work side by side with the conventional diplomacy. More importantly, we will focus on economic diplomacy. The basic purpose of foreign policy is not only to safeguard national interests, but also to help in stimulating economic growth by transforming the potential of our geostrategic position into a geo-economic one. We all know Pakistan is at the crossroad of a very important hub in the world. I think we have failed to streamline and benefit from our location which God Almighty has blessed us with. This is an exclusive foreign policy agenda which will yield economic and strategic dividends for our country, inshallah, allowing to fulfill its destiny at the global level. In order to achieve these objectives, it is imperative that our young diplomats shall be equipped with necessary skills set to promote trade and investment, tourism, and opportunities to explore workforce. Today's diplomats should not only be experts in international law and politics alone, but also in economic, word, and diplomacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Foreign Service Academy over the decades has produced some outstanding diplomats who have represented Pakistan with great distinction and honor. I remember in the past quarter of a century, when I was involved in the politics of Pakistan, it used to be difficult for us to choose who should be the foreign secretary. There used to be so much competition, and there used to be so many great diplomats available that it used to be a very hard decision for the Prime Minister and his colleagues to decide who would be our next foreign secretary. It is only possible by maintaining high standards of the training imparted to the new entrants into the foreign service, particularly in contemporary disciplines such as international law, international politics, foreign trade, economic and public diplomacy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to learn that Foreign Service Academy has already so far trained a large number, around 1,500 foreign diplomats. It is indeed a matter of great honor for all of us. These diplomats serve as ambassadors of Pakistan in their home countries and are important assets for the Foreign Service. During my tours abroad, when I meet diplomats of those countries, I feel very happy and a satisfied Pakistani when they introduce to me that they have been trained in the Foreign Service Academy of Pakistan. I'm also satisfied to know that the Academy has undergone major renovation work during the last 6 months. I was a little concerned when I was sitting, the lights were off, and I was concerned hopefully the system works. So I asked the DG that everything okay. He says after the tilawat, we'll put it on, so I don't mind because we save few kilowatts of energy. I'm also satisfied to know that the work as a team under the Director General's leadership is being done, but I think we need to focus a lot more. I think it is the duty of the former Foreign Service senior colleagues, foreign secretaries, foreign ambassadors, our former ambassadors, to actually give little percentage of their time for this noble cause. The objective and agenda should be that we must not stay behind. Unfortunately, with all due respect, I many times observe the laid behind attitude. So that is not option at all in this challenging world. The times of going as ambassadors abroad and having partial golf life and social activities are no longer, the luxury is no longer available. You're competing with the world. See at what happens here in our Pakistan. Any company of their home country having issue in Pakistan, you will find their ambassadors and their officers running to the foreign office, to the ministries. I used to entertain dozens of them every month even as Minister of Finance in Pakistan. So I think we have to compete with them. If you have to really achieve a distinction and achieve our goals. I have a full support for the ongoing efforts to upgrade the infrastructure and other facilities in the academy. I think this is an investment we will never regret. It will produce dividends. It will produce great future diplomats. So I think Secretary Saab has still a few weeks, hopefully, inshallah, and I request him that he should avail his experience and guide the Director General and the team that what best we can afford, but I can guarantee you, I'll make sure that